Welcome again to my YouTube channel in my another YouTube video. Today I'm going to talk about Hudayriyat Island again because why? We have just released the new phase, the final phase of the apartments in Hudayriyat Islands. If you are following this master plan, Hudayriyat Island is a huge master plan by Modon Properties, a government-backed developer. We are talking about 54 million square meter, the total land parcel, a huge island in Abu Dhabi which does not have the replica anytime, which will not have the replica. This is the ultra luxury island in Abu Dhabi. We actually sold out last launch, which was Hudayriyat Gulf Estates Golf villas, the first Gulf community villa in Hudayriyat Island. That was successfully sold out. We sold out 4, 5, 6 bedroom mansions, villas in Hudayriyat Gulf Estates. Now we come up with the latest launch of the apartments. Before I will go ahead with the in details about the latest launch, I'm going to show you quickly the location about this Hudayriyat Island. Basically, it is a huge land parcel, 54 million square meter of the total land parcel of the Hudayriyat Island. This is the island basically over here. This is the island basically, Hudayriyat Island. It's the size, to give you the idea about this island, it's the size of the Manhattan in New York. So this is the island, the master plan, and this is the Abu Dhabi central city. This is the central Abu Dhabi, the main city of Abu Dhabi is this. It is just opposite this main city. We have the Hudayriyat Island. In between there is a canal which is called Al Bateen Canal, and you have here the Sheikh Palace. So this is the land of this master island. So if you look in this master plan, where you will see everything is very well organized, and the breakdown you can see over here, the master plan basically how it looks like. So the master plan is, first of all we'll talk about, I will break down quickly. Here this is the commercial part, which is on the west side basically. This is the west part. This is more on the commercial, where you have the world-class amenities. We are talking about 321 sports complex. We're talking about Velodrome Abu Dhabi, the indoor cycling stadium, where we'll have the international events basically. 321 sports complex. We have Surf Abu Dhabi, the artificial surfing. We have also in this master plan. So we are talking about world-class amenities. It is more commercial and the residential. The last launch we have Hudayriyat Gulf Estates, which was the first Gulf community we launched in this island was this one, Hudayriyat Gulf Estates. We sold a 3-bedroom townhouse, 4, 5-bedroom villas, and 6-bedroom fairway villas and 6-bedroom mansions basically over here. So this cluster has been sold out. Last month we launched, we sold out on the same day. Then we come up before the earlier launch. If we talk about, we are talking about West Hills. This is Nawaif West Hill. This is a man-made hill, as explained in my previous video. This is Nawaif East Hill. This is also sold out. Then we came up Nawaif Village, which were basically townhouses, and then Nawaif Park Views, which were actually apartments. And in the middle you have the central main shopping mall of Hudayriyat Island. Then we have the private beach. It's a below certified beach basically, below certified beach, and this is private, exclusively for the residents. Then we came up over here, you can see Naseem community, which was over here. After the Nawaif Hills west and east, then we came up again the Naseem community, which were actually villas, 4 and 5 bedroom villas. We sold out also this part as well, Naseem community. Then we came up Al Wadim plots. These are basically villa plots, custom built plots. This is also sold out. These were actually sold out on only the plots, 4, 5, 6 bedroom villas also sold out. And then what we talk about more on this master plan, on the canal side basically, on this side, this is basically the waterfront. This part is the waterfront. So no beach, but it's the waterfront, the canal front, where we are talking about the villas, the mansions. On the front side, we are talking about the marina, which is Bashayer Marina. You have the yacht club over there. Then we launch also Bashayer Villas. Bashayer Villas basically are in two types: Bashayer Villas, and we have Bashayer Residence apartments over this side. You can see over here, this is Bashayer Villas, this cluster, and these are Bashayer Residence. So Bashayer Villas sold out, Bashayer Residence also sold out, but the final phase Just Modon has released it, and also today is the 8th of July. We had the briefing of this latest launch. I will zoom it out. I will zoom in this more to show you clearly where exactly was the Bashayer Residence is. So Bashayer Residences 1 and 2, building 1 and 2 sold out. Bashayer Residence building 3 and 4 sold out. And now Bashayer Residence 3, this is the final phase. Final phase. So what I mean to say, building number 5 and 6, this is the last apartment slot on the canal front. No more apartments after this. So you want to secure the unit, you have to act as soon as possible to secure the unit of this final phase. And whoever is following Hudayriyat Islands, he knows the exclusivity of this master plan and who is behind this master plan. And such kind of luxury segment we have here in this master plan. So the last phase, these two buildings, apartments starting from 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments. Also we have the townhomes and also the penthouse. So I will zoom out again to show you basically the location. This is the canal, Al-Bateen Canal, which I was talking about. And this is the main central Abu Dhabi. Very easy to understand. It's not complicated, very easy master plan to understand, to segregate, to break down what is going to be, what we can buy as of now. And this is what has been launched as of now. Further launch will be in the near future. For now, we have this Bashayer Residence apartments. This is basically the Sheikh Palace, which is actually facing to the Sheikh Palace and the central whole Abu Dhabi, the main central Abu Dhabi. These Bashayer Residences and the canal front, our villas. Okay, so this is it. A very quick brief, and then again, yeah, this is the apartment, the one we have just released it. I'm gonna now give you the breakdown of the typology and the prices. So before we go ahead with the typology and prices, again I'm gonna give you the clear idea about this location. This is the Google map basically showing the Hudayriyat Island over here. This is the land pass and this is the main central Abu Dhabi. The apartments which we have just launched is over here, Bashayer Apartments. So now let's move ahead to the typology and prices and the payment plan. Here in this render, what I'm trying to show you, this is the right angle to understand basically the location of this final phase, Bashayer Residence 3. So you can see over here, these buildings over here, these are already launched phase 1 and phase 2 as I mentioned. Now the final phase is this one. These two buildings we are going to now release. So this is what the location and the view. Most of the apartments, by the way, in the Bashayer Residence, this phase, now the views will be all waterfront, the canal front basically, except one bedrooms which is actually on the back side, which is actually facing to the community. The rest 2, 3 bedroom penthouse are all facing towards the canal and towards the central Abu Dhabi. Okay, now finally we will break down the prices of the apartments of this final phase of Bashayer Residence, the final phase. So we will break down the 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom townhome. We have 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom townhome and 4 bedroom penthouse. So 1 bedroom starting size will be 81 to 94 square meters, which is around not less than 900 square feet. The 1 bedroom apartment size. 2.5 million dirham will be the price, and then we have 2 bedroom apartment 129 to 226 square meter, 3.1 million dirham. We have 2 bedroom townhome. Basically townhome will be ground floor and the first floor. So huge layout, huge size, almost 164 to 207. So it's more than 2200 square feet. 2 bedroom townhome at the price of 4.2 million dirham is the starting price. So these are basically all starting price. 3 bedroom will be 4.6 million, 4 bedroom townhouse 6.2 million dirham, and then finally we have the 4 bedroom penthouse, which will cover at 390 square meter to 489 square meters. A huge layout, a huge size, which will cost 9 million dirhams. So on the waterfront, water canal apartments, absolutely unobstructed view for the life, at the price of 2.5 to starting only 2.5 million dirhams. So this is very exclusive, unbeatable prices compared to the neighboring areas on the waterfront. So now we will move out to the layouts. So let's start from 1 bedroom. This is 1 bedroom layout basically. So all the bedrooms, by the way, in all the types you have all the bedrooms, master bedroom. So they are all ensuite. Apart from that, additionally, the developer is giving us a common bathroom, which is over here. The guest toilet or the common bathroom, you call it, over here. So all the bedrooms have attached bath, huge living room with the balcony. Then we will move out to 2 bedroom apartment. Again, You can see over here both the bedrooms are basically ensuite. You have walk-in closet, you have the attached bath. This is your bedroom. Again, you have the walk-in closet, huge walk-in closet. Basically, this is master bedroom of the 2-bedroom at the size of 129 square meter to 226 square meter. The starting price 3.1 million dirhams overall. So this is 2-bedroom. Then we have 3-bedroom, 4.6 million dirhams. Then we have 4-bedroom, again 6.2 million. This is the townhome ground floor, and this is the first floor. So lastly, we will talk about the payment plan quickly. And here is the payment plan. 5% is only the down payment to secure your unit. So this 5% basically is the rest of the year. You don't have to pay anything. The next installment will start from 2027 January. And overall, the payment plan you can see over here is a 50-50 payment plan. You will pay 5% now to lock the unit. The rest of the year, nothing to pay. 2027 will start the remaining payment plan, which is 5% in January 27, and in July 2027 you will pay 10%. Then in 2028 5%, and in July 5%, and again 29 you have 2 installments 5%, and then you have 2030 5% in January, and in April 2030 you will pay the remaining 50%. So basically, if we talk about the payment plan, 5% this year only. Next year will be 15%, which is 5% in January, and then we have 10% in July. So 28 you will pay only 2%, 10% again. 10% will be in 2 installments in 28. Then 2029 again you will pay 10% in 2 installments, 29. Then 2030 5% 1 installment in the first quarter. Then on the second quarter you will pay the remaining 50%, which is April 30, 2030. This is the payment plan spread across 4 years payment plan. So very low risk factor. If we talk about the investment, for the investment perspective, a very low risk product where we don't have any risk. Just 5% we have to pay now for the rest of the year and to secure the unit. And most importantly, we are investing in Hudayriyat Island, one of the luxurious, ultra luxury segment in Abu Dhabi, and backed by the government developer from ADQ. So get in touch with me if you want to secure the unit on this project in Bashayer Residences apartments. This is the final phase. Today we have just released the information of this product. So if I already started, you can reach me out on my below contact numbers to secure for you the unit. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in my next video.